Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Eric Orta. I will be presenting to you the most valuable experiences and skills I have had the privilege to gain in my time here at Animal. I have had the greatest opportunity of being a part of the Aztec family here at Animal for the past 4 years of my life. Throughout my time here, I have succeeded in surpassing the expectations for the Animal Estlers through my academic preparedness, exposure to a variety of cultures, my ability to successfully express my thoughts and opinions, and by preparing myself for potential situations in a future career and events in general. I have been able to complete these expectations through the variety of opportunities Animal has allowed me to be a part of both in and out of school. My reason in choosing Animal Leadership as my high school, besides the fact that I lived down the street, was the great college preparatory curriculum my brother said the school has offered. But before diving into the Estlers, I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about myself. I come from a family of six, and I have lived in Inglewood all my life. I have attended school in Lenox since preschool, so it has been like my home, my community, and my time growing up. Attending school in Lenox meant not having the resources students in other areas are fortunate enough to have. I have had to make the best of my schools, but I could not have succeeded as much as I have without my family behind me. They have supported in any way they can and have continued to do so, which is a big reason I have become a dedicated and goal-oriented scholar. Being dedicated to my academics and setting high goals for myself has allowed me to become the versatile and passionate learner that I am today. Having that hunger to learn since I was a kid has really allowed me to broaden my knowledge about many subjects, which resulted in me being a well-rounded and successful student. The first ESTER that I have succeeded in accomplishing is that of being a college-directed learner. My first main experience with the college prep curriculum was in my sophomore year in college readiness. In this class, I was shown the application process for the UC system as well as for private schools. We are also shown the requirements that most colleges require, which gave me a heads up on what was to come in the following years. In this same class, we were exposed to the college trip that was to come in the following year. The trips finally came around, and I was able to go to the East Coast. There, I was able to experience the life of a true college student and see them in their natural habitat. I learned how immersed the students become with the social and academic aspects of the college, which is something I plan to experience when I attend USC later. Then, as this year began, we started our college applications would never seem to end. The countless hours revising my personal statement and making sure everything was perfect for the applications was an exhausting yet rewarding experience. The most rewarding part just happened a couple weeks ago, when I received my acceptance letter from the Dream School at USC. The second ESTER that I was successful in surpassing was that of being a cultural learner. One of the many experiences I had that helped me become a cultural learner was my project on Honduras. Excuse me. My group and I had to read many articles on how many Latin American countries, particularly Honduras, were affected by the Cold War or La Guerra Fria. I learned how the Cold War both strengthened and crippled these Latin communities in a variety of ways. Another experience I had in becoming a cultural learner was my AP Spanish portfolio. I learned the significance of many celebrations of my own culture, which I was not aware of before. I learned the meaning of never forgetting where one comes from, no matter where we may end up, because those experiences are what allowed us to grow. A part of this portfolio included having to read many stories of Latin American authors. My group and I had to create an in-depth analysis of the story named El Ahogado Más Hermoso del Mundo. I learned the roots of many celebrations in the Latin community that stem back to this story, which was really amazing. Another ESTER that I succeeded in surpassing was that of becoming an innovative learner. A very valuable experience that I had this year was an AP gap in being a congressman staffer. My group and I were able to learn how the democratic process works from the inside by being a part of the legislative process. This meant providing our congresswoman with the necessary information for her to make an educated and a reliable vote on a bill. I also had the opportunity to express my thoughts to my fellow classmates in my Socratic seminar course in my freshman year. I learned the best ways to be an effective and persuasive speaker by using pathos or emotion and create credibility throughout my speech. Another experience I have had this year was being a co-lead fundraiser in the AP Calculus Club. This has allowed me to show my leadership qualities by conducting meetings for the club at times, as well as facilitating small but effective fundraisers to raise money for our club t-shirts and the AP Calculus exam at the end of the year. The last essay that I have had the opportunity to complete is that of becoming a lifelong learner. The most helpful experience I had this year was participating in the mock job interview with Muslim Esquire. I was able to create a cover letter, my own resume, and a reference list. This showed me how professional I must be if I plan to interview for a job, which is bound to happen in the near future, and allowed me to further develop my communication skills. I also had the opportunity to be part of a career day. Here, I was able to listen to Liz Dunsworth, who works for the military as an engineer, which is something I want to accomplish in the future. I was given an insight into what it takes to be an engineer, which was very eye-opening and valuable. Another experience I have had in my years at Animo is the opportunity to have a job while simultaneously attending school. Although I only work on the weekends and during vacation, this experience has been rewarding since it has allowed me to become more of an independent and responsible person. Coming to Animo has been one of the best choices I have made in my life. I was really amazed at how close the students, teachers, and the staff have become. That has to be one of the best aspects Animo has to offer that students just can't get anywhere else. I also have very much enjoyed how the teachers are constantly pushing us to do our best, even if the class isn't our best subject. We were allowed to research many ideal questions we have about trivial things and even large controversial topics. I think having these opportunities, even as a freshman, is what really changed me the most. I have expanded my thinking, my ability to analyze a large variety of topics, and learn to share my own opinions to allow myself to be heard. I think these skills are the most important that I will be taking with me from my time here at Animo. Being able to take advantage of these skills has really helped me become the best college-ready student that I can be. With all this experience in my back pocket, I feel confident I will be able to come to par with the many other students I will confront at USC this fall. My 4 years here at Animo have been invaluable and very rewarding to almost every aspect of my life. My experiences here have allowed me to surpass the expectations for the Esslers by becoming a college-directed, cultural, innovative, and lifelong learner. I will use the skills and experiences I have had here to my benefit as I continue my education in college and study to potentially become a mechanical engineer. I am proud to have been given the opportunity to be an Aztec. I will never forget what I have learned, and I plan to share my experiences and knowledge with others, and in the future to my community. Thank you.